Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving straight into the newly announced Malaysian Association of Medical Physics, or MAMP, expertise database. We're going to break down exactly what this data collection initiative entails and why compiling this information objectively matters for the profession.
We'll be covering three key areas today. First, the MAMP expertise database itself. Second, its core objectives and purpose. And third, the submission details and deadline.
Let's jump right into Section 1, the MAMP Expertise Database, mapping the medical physics landscape in Malaysia. Take a look at this official poster from MAMP. It's essentially an open call for members and medical physics professionals to register and update their professional details. This document acts as the main communication tool for the whole initiative, centrally outlining everything from its purpose right down to how you actually register. So who exactly is this for? Well, the explicit goal here is to comprehensively map out the current medical physics landscape by inviting participation from physicists across every single professional sector in Malaysia. Whether you're working in a clinical setting, academia, research, or regulatory bodies, the initiative aims to capture a truly complete picture of the current workforce and its various specializations. Understanding exactly where professionals are stationed and what they focus on is a crucial first step in building a solid national network. Moving on to Section 2, core objectives and purpose, the strategic goals behind the data collection. Now, you might be wondering, what specific structural functions will this database actually serve for the medical physics community once all this info is gathered? I mean, why go through the effort of compiling professional data on a national scale in the first place? The source documentation lays out 5 clear aims. First up, to identify the expertise and specializations of MAMP members. Second, to strengthen professional networking and collaboration across different sectors. Third, to support research, education, training, and ongoing professional development. Fourth, to make it easy to identify experts in specific niches of medical physics. And finally, to enhance MAMP's broader professional and strategic initiatives. By having a centralized registry, the association can objectively identify the strengths and any potential gaps within the national medical physics landscape, which allows for much more targeted development down the road. And that brings us to Section 3, submission details and deadline, the logistics for the pilot data entry cycle.
The registration process is designed to be highly accessible, requiring just 2 straightforward steps. Step 1, you can either scan the QR code provided right on the official poster or click the direct Google Forms link distributed in their digital call for submissions. Step 2, just complete the online form and submit your professional info. It really is a standard, streamlined digital data collection process.
31. Now, this number is critical if you're planning to participate. Since today is July 19, 2026, it's important to note that the firm deadline for this initial pilot data entry cycle is July 31st, 2026. So there's a specific near-term window to be included in this first wave of data collection. After that July 31st deadline passes, the database transitions to being periodically updated. Capturing a comprehensive initial dataset is absolutely essential for the immediate launch of their strategic initiatives.
If you need to reach out directly to the Malaysian Association of Medical Physics about this initiative, or if you hit any technical snags with the form, you can contact them via the official email address provided, medicalphysics.malaysia@gmail.com. We're focusing strictly on this email channel as the primary digital point of contact for submitting any inquiries you might have. The official documentation wraps up at this tagline: "Your expertise strengthens Malaysia's medical physics community." This essentially frames the individual act of submitting your data as a direct contribution to the broader structural integrity of the profession within the country. It highlights that the community's strength relies pretty heavily on the visibility and connection of its individual members. As we wrap up this explainer, I'd like to leave you with a final thought to reflect on. How will a mapped medical physics landscape systematically shape future collaborations in the field? Just consider how having a centralized, up-to-date registry of specializations could structurally impact future research, education, and professional development within Malaysia's medical physics sector. Thanks for joining me to break down the facts of this initiative today. Remember to submit your details by that July 31st deadline if this applies to you, and we'll catch you next time.